For football here on the East Coast, always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First and 10. Here's Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
2nd down, back to Fournette. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski, 56 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 7-0.
Washington, nothing. Bradley Pinion to take on
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter returning it. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A run here for J.D. McKissic. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 38.
Heineke to throw it. Flushed out right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here we go on 4th down. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Heineke. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man. It's De'Ami Brown, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's McKissick. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw, Heineke buying time to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 33 yards. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. Brady now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Brady down to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Into the red zone, it's Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 8. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he stopped immediately there. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Brady. And it's caught. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Fournette. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. On 2nd and goal, Brady flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go as a sack for a loss of a yard, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7. Brady now on 3rd and goal. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Leonard Fournette. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 12. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From his end zone, here comes Carter. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Taking it right down Broadway. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
They'll try to run with Gibson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now Heineke steps away to his left. This is caught, and he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Throwing, Heineke. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel there to make the grab. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And this is back to an 8-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Brady looking downfield for Godwin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his message there, keep waiting.
Extra point up and good by Succop, and the lead is up to 15 now.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Carter.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Final play of the half here. Heineke
slings this deep from McLaurin. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's something, some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, you know, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
They go play action. Now Heineke. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And the Buccaneers are going to have the... Short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10.
Right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Brady.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Brady.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
Pushing, breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Brady to throw.
He'll check this one off to Fournette. Touchdown! The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Succop for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Buccaneers 36, Washington 22.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. Another try after the first down sack. Heineke on the move to his left. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him.
This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Again, it's Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. They'll run with McKissick. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Heineke. There's McLaurin. What a catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. A first down throw for Heineke. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football? And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Throwing on first down is Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll go for it. It's Brady. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point try now for Succop. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now it's Patterson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
And it's a fumble, and the Buccaneers have it.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules.